Arcane Odyssey is the long overdue update of Roblox's Magic the Gathering simulator, where instead of recreating a one-to-one full-scale reenactment of Hiroshima on a level 50 new gen, the god Vetex Vetex Twitter, real gamers call him the Vet, reveal himself to you saying, "Now it's your turn," and cast down the full force of the Church of Basement Dwellers upon your virgin ass. The game involves a lot of looting, stealing, killing, fraud, debt, eating, drinking, fishing, cussing, swearing, sailing, pirating, being pirated, and dancing. The same stuff my jobless uncle does at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. Join me on the epic adventure of I have nothing to do this evening because I have no friends. Fuck you. You start off the same way most dads do on their first day of vacation. Passed out hungover on the beach of a deserted island. Already at the start, the vet does a great job of propelling you into the metaverse by waking you up hungover with no memory about who you are or where you came from. Sounds like a good weekend to me. You wander a bit and are faced with two options. Grind the story for the 15th fucking time because God forbid you do anything else with your time, you bedridden basement troll. Or say, nah, I'ma do my own thing for 5 minutes till you realize you can't do shit without confronting the depressed emo kid and his dream of making his own cemetery. Oh, would you look at that? He has already started. After addressing your trauma and making a crystal meth duplication glitch, Morden kindly asks you to fuck off, points you in the direction of Redwig, aka this town's theme is a fucking banger. After arriving, you see the famous character from How to Train Your White Eyes in her habitat, as she spends way too much money on Pet Simulator X NFT scams, and now has to hide from the IRS. She politely asks you to go kill government officials, and to that, I say, Batman Fortnite, and snatch my 2010 Fisher-Price baby's butter knife and stab them mercilessly. Following that delightful display of oppression, we find that Astrid finally got a job. We then mock her low-finance predicament and head off to bed. The next morning you wake up in the mood for a good beer, but you can't do that because Miss Outstanding Payment tells you the chief wants to see you. This could be A, a reward of gold, jewels, fame beyond your wildest dreams. B, a favor because God knows how many of those people exist. Or C, public execution for the crimes I will commit on my many wild and thrilling adventures. Missions including, but not limited to, catching fish, murdering the homeless, slow boat rides, murdering the hopeful, and cooking soup. After the fact, I meet up with the chief who tells me the local anime cosplayer has been 42 months late on his rent and won't stop pissing in the river. But he can't do it due to the lack of his executive function. So instead of ripping his collarbone out for once again doing his fucking job, I find it more useful that I evict the local degenerate due to the fact that I'm such an upstanding citizen.
Well, if it isn't Walter White.
Hey dude, nice samurai cosplay.
Oh, you like it, huh? Watch my eyes, they turn green.
Cool man, but your rent is due, you're gonna have to leave.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah man, and you're gonna have to stop pissing in the river. Go outside. Find a job. Find a woman. Get a life.
Such trivial matters. My superior fighting styles will overcome thine pride. You buffoon, you can't outpower me with your weak magic.
Then I'm gonna have to get a little regal with this deagle. Shura is dead now after his ratio on Twitter.com, and the chief gave us another shitty mission. This time we have to leave Redwig and head for the frozen iceberg that sunk the Titanic. Only this time it's colonized by white supremacists. But before we go, we have enough galleons to buy another ship, hopefully faster than this snail. We are in a bigger ship named the Heisenberg, and I called it this because it will be the one that knocks me all the way to Happy Racist Town. I need to talk to the mayor, who just like the chief is a lazy asshole and tells me to kill Eskimos before he can tell me what the actual fuck is going on. So I head to quickly genocide a peaceful village. I won't complain, this is another war crime to add to the list. I head back to the racist mayor to claim my prize, and he tells me that some fire bitch has been melting the iceberg in an attempt to stop its kill streak, and that she's also in cahoots with the
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
So I talk to the local
Wizard Money Gang
representative, and he tells me you need to find her somewhere, which is great because then I'd have no idea where to look. After running across the ship sinker 2000, I see fire, and this could only be the doing of the
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
But as it turns out, it's just a liberal. You see, Iris is the single reason why Arcane Obituary is less of a role-playing game and more of a rocket-propelled grenade to my laptop, as the only thing she was ever taught to do was it's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball! And provide me with a forced heated shower. Getting regal with my deagle isn't working out, so I need to think a bit smarter and, well, unleash the rage of my 12 gauge.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This tactic would only work if my neurons weren't firing at the sight of a woman, affecting my god-awful aim. Oh wait, never mind, she's dead. Now that your average US senator is pleased, he rewards me with the gift of level capping and several hours of fun-filled grinding that was in no way repetitive at all. I particularly liked N-Zero's mission, where you assist him in creating a brand new narcotic made out of pine cones, clams, and watermelons. Don't ask, just roll with it. So, to thank him, I invite him onto my ship so I can drop him off at the nearest psychiatric hospital. This man right here needs his boxes brought to Mexico, but he doesn't want to do that because he's an upstanding citizen of Happy Racist Town and needs to keep his reputation. This provides me with the perfect opportunity to expand my drug empire. Ah, Mexico, the glorious land of selling drugs, manual labor, and the bureaucracy. It's here where I find the funny banana lady, aka the local femboy, who has run out of their bananas. I'm sure these are needed for research purposes. Finally, my volunteer work is over, and I can head to the